Hi, hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Chidanand, a final year BMS student. In previous class, we completed Swarasa Kalka. Today, we are going to discuss about one more concept, that is Kwatha Kalpana. It is one among the Panchavidha Kashaya Kalpana. It is in Kalpana Nirmana 1. Okay. It is in Kalpana Nirmana 1. The concept is Kwatha Kalpana. It is one among the Panchavidha Kashaya Kalpana. It comes after Swarasa and Kalka. It comes after Swarasa and Kalka. That is called as Kwatha. Okay. It is third type of Kashaya Kalpana among Panchavidha Kashaya Kalpana. It is Lagu than Swarasa and Kalka. It is lighter than Swarasa and Kalka. That is Kwatha. It is used to prepare different dosage form. Different Kwatha are used to prepare different dosage forms. For example, Avaleha Kalpana in Asava Arishta preparation, in Sneha preparations, Kwatha are used. Kwatha are used. Okay. In this modern era, the widely used Ayurvedic preparations are Kwatha Kalpana. Widely used Ayurvedic preparations are Kwatha Kalpana. Okay. Nirukti of the Kwatha Kalpana. Nirukti of the Kwatha Kalpana. Okay. Vahanau tu Kwatitam Dravyam Shrutamahu Chikitsaha. Vahanau tu Kwatitam Dravyam Shrutamahu Chikitsaha. The boiling of the drugs. The boiling. Kwatita means boiling. The boiling of the drugs and reduced the water quantity, that is called as Kwatha Kalpana. And Shruta is Paryaya of the Kwatha Kalpana. Shruta is Paryaya of the Kwatha Kalpana. The Kwathas are used in the treatment, means चिकित्सा में क्या करते हैं हम यूज करते हैं. ओके. मेथड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन MOP. मेथड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन ऑफ क्वाथ कल्पना. पानीयम षोडश गुणम क्षुण्णे द्रव्यफले क्षिपेत मृत्पात्रे क्वाथयेत् ग्राह्यम अष्टमांश अवशेषितम तत् जलम पाये धिमानकोष्णम मृद्वग्नि साधितम श्रुतः क्वाथः कषायश्च निर्युहः स निगद्यते. This shloka tells about method of preparations of Kwatha. Method of preparations of Kwatha. The first line says that Paniyam Shodasha Gunam Kshunne Dravya Palek Shipet. One pala of the dravya is taken. It is made into Yavakuta Churna. Yavakuta Churna means powder form को करना है, means powder form को convert करना है. उसमें Paniyam Shodasha Gunam means 16 pala of the water is added to that, and it is taken in Murtpatre Kwatayat. It is taken in Murtapatra, means it is taken in pot. किसमें लेना है? Pot में लेना है. One pala of the dravya and 16 pala of the water is taken in the pot. Then Kwatayet Graham Ashtamamsha Avasheshitam. It is heated over Mandagni until it reduces to 1/8 quantity. 1/8 quantity तक हम reduce करना है water quantity को. तद जलम पाये दिमान कोष्टम मृद्वग्नि साजितम. It should be in मृद्वग्नि. It should be heated. One pala of the dravya and 16 pala of the water is taken and it is heated over Mandagni and reduces to the 1/8 part. That is called as Kwatha Kalpana. That is called as Kwatha Kalpana. Okay. Shruta Kwatha Kashaya Niryuha Sanigadyate. Shruta Kwatha Niryuha. These are Paryaya, synonyms of the Kwatha Kalpana. They are Shruta Kashaya Niryuha. These are synonyms of Kwatha Kalpana. Okay. Now, types of Kwatha Kalpana. There are 7 types are mentioned. They are Deepana, Pachana, Shodhana, Shamana, Tarpana, Kledana, Shoshana. These are 7 types of the Kwatha. 7 types of the Kwatha. Deepaniya Kwatha, Pachaniya Kwatha, Shodhaniya Kwatha, Shamaniya Kwatha, Tarpaniya Kwatha, Kledaniya Kwatha, and Shoshaniya Kwatha. These are 7 types mentioned in our granthas. Okay. Now, principle used. क्वाथ कल्पना को बनाना है तो कौन सा प्रिंसिपल यूज किया है बोले तो तोय अग्नि सन्निकर्ष. तोय मीन्स वाटर, अग्नि मीन्स heating system, सन्निकर्ष means combination. The combination of toya and agni is principle used in Kwatha Kalpana. Okay. Now, siddhi lakshana. What are the siddhi lakshana of the preparation? Means the final product, the final Kwatha having rasa, gandha, varna of the drugs used in the preparation. Preparation में कौन सा ड्रग्स बताया है ना, उस द्रव्य को क्या होना चाहिए, रसा गंध वर्ण होना चाहिए. दे आर कॉल्ड एज सिद्धि लक्षण ऑफ क्वाथ कल्पना. सिद्धि लक्षण ऑफ क्वाथ कल्पना. ओके, नाउ स्टोरेज. प्रिपरेशन तो बना लिया हमने, फाइनल प्रोडक्ट तो बना लिया, अभी स्टोरेज कैसे करोगे. क्वाथ इज यूज्ड इन, एक्चुअली क्वाथ इज यूज्ड इन फ्रेश फॉर्म, बट क्वाथ चूर्ण स्टोर्ड इन एयर टाइट कंटेनर्स. देखो इन क्लास 6 में बताया है क्वाथ शुड बी यूज्ड इन फ्रेश फॉर्म, बट फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ सेल्फ टू इंक्रीज द सेल्फ लाइफ वी स्टोर क्वाथ एज क्वाथ चूर्ण इन द एयर टाइट कंटेनर्स. ओके, सेल्फ लाइफ क्वाथ चूर्ण 1 year तक, अप टू 1 year तक you can store it, and प्रवाही क्वाथ you can store it for 3 years. Okay, these are shelf life of the क्वाथ कल्पना. Now मात्रा डोसेज कितना कितना बताया है. According to आचार्य यादवदी द्रव्य गुण विज्ञान 1 pala of the क्वाथ is mentioned, and according to Sharangadhar 2 pala. According to Sharangadhar 2 pala, 1 pala is equal to 48 gram. Okay, remember this. Anupana here, actually in Kwatha Kalpana, the Anupana is not said because it is in the liquid form, but in some conditions Jala is said as the Anupana. Jala is said as the Anupana. Okay, examples of Kwatha Kalpana. Examples of Kwatha Kalpana, they are Punarnavashtaka Kwatha and Rasna Saptaka Kwatha. Punarnavashtaka Kwatha and Rasna Saptaka Kwatha. Punarnavashtaka, Ashtaka means here 8 drugs are used. 8 drugs are used to prepare the Punarnavashtaka Kwatha. They are Punarnava, Abhaya, Nimba, Darvi, Tikta, Patolakaihi, Guduchi, Nagara, Itai, Kwatho, Gomutra Sanyutaha, Pandu Kasodara, Shwasa, Shula, Sarvanga Shotaha. This sloka tells about the ingredients of the Punarnavashtaka Kwatha. Ingredients here are 8 ingredients. They are Punarnava, Abhaya, Nimba, Dharvi, Tikta, Patola, Guduchi and Nagara. These are 8 ingredients of the Punarnavashtaka Kwatha. Okay, these 8 drugs are taken in equal quantity, means 1 part, each taken as 1 part. कितना पार्ट हो गया, 8 पार्ट मीन्स 8 पला हो गया. टोटल कितना हो गया, 8 पला. ओके, द्रव्य, दिस इज द्रव्य. एंड टू दैट जनरल प्रिपरेशन क्या बताया था, 16 पार्ट ऑफ द वाटर हैज टू बी टेकन. 16 पार्ट मीन्स 16 into 8, 128 pala of the water is to be taken, and it is reduced to 16 pala, until that you heat the Kwatha over Mandagni. Okay, remember this is very important. This is method of preparation. यहाँ पे 8 ड्रग्स बताया था हमने. ईच ड्रग को कितना कितना लिया, 1 पल ईच लिया. टोटल ये कितना हुआ, 8 पला हुआ. 8 into 16 pala means 16 times of water has to be taken, and both are mixed together and heated over Mandagni until it reduces to the 16 pala. The finally obtained product, it is called as Punarnavashtaka Kwatha. Method of administration. अरे यार पुनर्नावष्टक क्वाथ तो तुम बना लिया, पेशेंट को कैसे करोगे, अरे यार ऐसे ही ले ले, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता ना. मेथड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन, when you taking the Punarnavashtaka Kwatha, it must and should it is mixed with गोमूत्र. गोमूत्र से ही किससे क्यों, because the drug potency is increases, that's why it is mixed with गोमूत्र while intaking. Okay, मात्रा कितना बताया है, मात्रा 20 to 40 ml of Punarnavashtaka Kwatha is mentioned. Indications, किस किस कंडीशन में पुनर्नावष्टक क्वाथ को इंडिकेट किया है. पांडु, अनीमिया, कासा, कफ, उदर रोग, श्वास, शूल, सर्वांग शोतः means swellings, all types of the swellings, the Punarnavashtaka Kwatha is mentioned. Okay, remember this, very very important. The second formulation, that is Rasna Saptaka Kwatha. Here Saptaka means 7 drugs are used. How many drugs? 7 drugs are used here. They are Rasna, Gokshura, Erenda, Devadaru, Punarnava, Guduchi, Aragbadaschaiva, Kwathamesham, Vipachayat. Here 7 drugs are mentioned. Each drug is taken as 1 pala each. Total kitna ho gaya? 7 pala ho gaya. Into 16, that much water you have to take, and it is reduced to 1/8 part. That is called as Rasna Saptaka Kwatha. मैंने तो ingredients बता दिया, 7 ingredients. They are Rasna, Gokshura, Erenda, Devadaru, Punarnava, Guduchi, Aragbada, These are 7 ingredients of रासना सप्तक क्वाथा. नेक्स्ट मेथड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन तो मैं बता दिया. मेथड ऑफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कैसे पेशेंट को लेने के लिए बोलोगे, इट शुड बी मिक्स्ड विद शुंठी चूर्ण. इट शुड बी मिक्स्ड विद शुंठी चूर्ण. मात्रा कितना बताया है, 2 पला अब तक, 2 पला बताया है रासना सप्तक क्वाथा को. इंडिकेशन किस किस में किया है, जांग ग्रह, कटिग्रह एंड आम वाता कंडीशन में रासना सप्तक क्वाथा को इंडिकेट किया है. दिस इज ऑल अबाउट क्वाथा कल्पना. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट्स कमेंट बिलो. वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कमेंट शेयर सब्सक्राइब कर लो. फॉर हैंड रिटन नोट ज्वाइन माय टेलीग्राम लिंक इन माय डिस्क्रिप्शन. थैंक यू. Now we discuss the fourth upakalpana of the Kwatha kalpana. Fourth upakalpana of fourth secondary dosage form of the Kwatha kalpana, that is Ksheerapaka kalpana. Ksheerapaka kalpana. Ksheerapaka kalpana, it is a dosage form in which milk drug water is taken in specific ratio, then it is boiled and reduced to the quantity of the milk remains left, that is called as Ksheerapaka. That is called as Ksheerapaka. Okay. Here the specific ratio should be taken. Specific ratios are mentioned by different acharyas. That can be taken and it is boiled and reduced to the quantity of the milk. मिल्क कितना लिया है ना तुमने, उतना तक बॉइल्ड करके क्या करने का, रेड्यूस करने का, उसको क्या कहते हैं हम, क्षीरपाक कल्पना. वी कॉल इट एज क्षीरपाक कल्पना. ओके. मेथड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन ऑफ क्षीरपाक कल्पना. क्षीरम अष्टगुणम द्रव्यात् क्षीरान्नीरम चतुर्गुणम क्षीरावशेषम तत्पीतम शूल आमोद्भवम जयत. Here the first line explains that which are all the ingredients we take and there how much quantity we have to take. Here kshiram ashtagunam, 8 parts of the kshira means milk is taken and 1 part of the dravya means drug is taken, and kshiranniram chaturgunam, 8 into 4 32 part of the water is taken and mixed together and boiled and reduced to the quantity of क्षीरा. क्षीरा कितना लिया था हमने, 8 पार्ट लिया था ना. boiled and reduced कितने को करने का, 8 पार्ट को करने का. that is called as क्षीरपाक कल्पना. okay. But different acharyas mentioned different quantities. Different acharya mentioned different quantity for preparation of क्षीरपाक. Acharya Vagabhatta said that the Kwatha of the dravya is taken. The Kwatha of the dravya is taken and equal quantity of Kwatha. Kwatha कितना लिया है ना, उतना क्या लेने का, क्षीर लेने का. The equal quantity of the kshira is taken as Kwatha dravya, mixed together, boiled and reduced to the quantity of kshira. That is said by the Acharya Vagabhatta. That is said by Acharya Vagabhatta. Here no adding of the water is mentioned by water. No use of water is mentioned by Acharya Vagabhatta. Okay. Next, Acharya Yadavji mentioned that 1 part of the dravya is taken. 1 part of the dravya is taken. 15 part of the kshira is taken and 15 part of the water is taken, boiled and reduced to the quantity of milk means that is 15 part. That is called as Ksheerapaka Kalpana according to Yadavji. Okay. Acharya Sharangadhara said 1 part of the dravya you take and 8 part of the kshira is you take and 32 part of the water you take, both mixed and boiled together, and it is reduced to the quantity of 8 part. That is kshira. Okay. That is Ksheerapaka Kalpana. Here the principle used is Toya Agni Sanikarsa as general and Siddhi Lakshana. अभी मेडिसिन कैसे मीन्स प्रॉपरली प्रिपेयर हुआ है कि नहीं, किससे पता चलता है, सिद्धि लक्षण से पता चलता है. द क्षीरपाक कल्पना शुड बी having the rasa, gandha and varna of the which drugs are we used in the preparation. Storage, it can be used in fresh form. We can't store the क्षीरपाक कल्पना. And shelf life, it is instantaneous use करना पड़ता है. And Examples for Kshirapaka Kalpana, they are Arjuna Kshirapaka and Rasona Kshirapaka. Arjuna Kshirapaka and Rasona Kshirapaka are examples for Kshirapaka Kalpana. Now we see in detail Rasona Kshirapaka. Rasona Kshirapaka, that is Alaivam Sataivam साधयुच्युष्ट शुद्धस्य रसोनस्य चतुःफलम क्षीरो उदके अष्टगुणिते क्षीरावशेषिन पाययत मीन्स हियर सेज दैट द रसोना है ना, पहले उसको क्या करने का, शोधन करने का, मीन्स उसको प्रॉपरली प्यूर करने का, उसके बाद रसोनस्य चतुःफलम four pala of the rasona is taken and Kshiro and Udaka. Kshira and Udaka. Udaka means water, Kshira means milk. 8 into 4, 32 pala of the Kshira and 32 pala of the water is taken and it is mixed together, it is boiled and reduced to the quantity of Kshira. Reduced to the quantity of Kshira, that is called as Rasona Kshira Paka. Okay. The dose mentioned is 2 pala. Dose mentioned is 2 pala. Method of administration, it is taken with Madhu and it is indicated in Vataja Gulma, Udavarta, Grudrasi and Vishamajura and Hrudroga. Grudrasi means sciatica. Okay. In sciatica conditions, we use the Rasona Kshirapaka. Okay. Now we see Arjuna Kshirapaka. Arjuna Kshirapaka. अर्जुनश्च त्वचा सिद्धम क्षीरम योज्य हृदामये. Arjunasya twacha means त्वक. The bark of the Arjuna tree is taken. Kshiram yojya hrudamaye. Here the method of preparation goes like the one part of the Arjuna twak is taken, 8 part of the Kshira is taken, 32 parts of the water is taken, mixed together, boiled and reduced to the quantity of क्षीर. क्षीर कितना लिया था हमने, 8 पार्ट ऑफ द क्षीर लिया था, उसको रेड्यूस करने का, तभी उसको क्या कहते हैं, अर्जुन क्षीर पाक. देन वी कॉल इट एज अर्जुन क्षीर पाक. डोसेज कितना बताया यहाँ पे, 2 pala of the अर्जुन क्षीर पाक should be advised. It is indicated in हृदय रोग. All cardiac problems, for all cardiac problems में अर्जुन क्षीरपाक को क्या किया है, मेंशन किया है, इंडिकेशन दिया है. ओके. इट इज अबाउट द क्षीरपाक कल्पना. नाउ वी सी फिफ्थ उपकल्पना ऑफ क्वाथ कल्पना. फिफ्थ उपकल्पना ऑफ क्वाथ कल्पना, दैट इज लाक्षा रस. दैट इज लाक्षा रस. It is prepared by boiling up laksha churna with water. Boiling up laksha churna with water with the help of dola yantra method. With the help of dola yantra method, that is called as laksha rasa. Here shadguno ambusa laksha dola yantra vipachayet saptada parisravya laksha rasamimam viduhu. Here the first line says that shadguno ambusa, 6 parts of the water is taken. 6 part of the water is taken and 1 part of the laksha is taken. Dola yantra vipachana. Vipachana does in dola yantra and 3 saptada parisravya. 3 saptada, 3 weeks it should be, वो क्या होता है, 3 weeks कलेक्ट होता है. लाक्षा रसम इमम विदुहु, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज लाक्षा रसम. फर्स्ट क्या method of preparation goes like laksha is kept into potali. Laksha is kept in potali form and the potali is dipped in 6 times of the water. Shed guno ambu, ambu means water. Potali dipped in 6 times of the water in dola yantra, and it is reduced to 1/4 part. How many part? It is reduced to 1/4 part and filtered through cloth 21 times. क्या करने का, फिल्टर करने का. then it is called as laksha rasa. then it is called as laksha rasa. Now here the principle used is swedana. Swedana in dola yantra, that is used in laksha rasa preparation. The instrument used here is dola yantra. Siddhi lakshana sees here is red colored liquid having rasa gandha and varna of the dravya. Rasa gandha and varna of the dravya. Storage and shelf life, it is used in pressed condition. That is about the laksha rasa. Okay. This is all about Kwatha Kalpana. We completed today. Okay. वीडियो में कुछ तो डाउट्स है तो कमेंट बिलो, एंड फॉर नोट्स कमेंट बिलो. आई अपलोड इन माय टेलीग्राम चैनल. वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो लाइक, कमेंट, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब कर लो. फॉलो फॉर मोर आयुर्वेदा कंटेंट. थैंक यू.